Hello? Hello, 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 hello? Maybe? Oh no, thank you, Alpha. I am a disembodied voice. Is it working? Right, it's just because I'm recording Dying Light for my second channel. I have to split the audio channels. Usually I would use Action, but it's not working for some reason. It keeps crashing Dying Light. I'm having to use OBS to record Dying Light. So my audio channels have split for Dying Light recordings midweek. And obviously, I keep forgetting when I get to the weekend. It's Prehistoric Kingdom. Now live. It's really nice that YouTube emails me to tell me I've gone live. Like I somehow wouldn't be aware of this fact. Let me just tweet and post on the Discord. Oop. Yeah, playing Dying Light 2 on the channel. Right. So we'll hang out for a couple minutes. So I stretch and I need to finish my protein shake. And then we'll get started. I'm gonna play some music. How do you get the thumbnail? Because the thumbnail's not from the park. I've decided I can't survive a stream without my music, but I can't listen to music on stream because then I get sued, obviously, and I'm already kind of in danger of that given recent events, so... Headphones. Phone. Thanks, Goosey. Thank you again, Alpha. That's a long time. I appreciate the support. And the money. Sorry, Robin. It's gonna be a zoo. Within reason. You know how much I don't care about the people, but... I do need a legal thing. My dad's a solicitor, so in theory I should be okay. Yeah, if you check the description of this stream down below, anyone who hasn't seen the second channel. I wasn't getting sued, I got a copyright strike though from Mattel. Yeah, we're gonna talk for a few minutes. I don't want to like hop straight into the stream kind of thing. No. What was I gonna say? So last stream, we are gonna, I promise, dinosaurs. Well, I don't promise dinosaurs today, but we are working on a dinosaur habitat. I've got it all planned. I even found some inspiration images online, so that's the idea. I got a copyright strike because I showed Baby Blue on some Mattel merchandise, even though it was officially released merchandise, but that's neither here nor there. So I mentioned last stream that I started working out. So I'd done, at that point, 2 weeks. I was on a 3.5 day a week, technically. Full body workout. I mentioned that on Monday, as in this Monday just gone, 6 days ago, that I was starting a 6-day routine. So for the last 6 days, I've worked out every single day. And I mean, properly worked out. But today, Saturday, leg day finished. Tomorrow, rest day. Amazing. Not a rest day in 7 days. I'm a little bit dead, I'm not gonna lie. It's worn me down a little bit. But I've had fun. I've really enjoyed it. And my lifts are definitely improving. But on leg day on Wednesday, which is why I was kind of nervous about today. This is really weird, by the way, because this is really loud in my ears. So maybe I need to turn it down a little bit. On leg day on Wednesday, I was doing I was doing Dinosaur King playing cards, yeah. On Wednesday I was doing calf raises and I was just too high on the step. The step was I've got like a 3-tier step and I was on the 3rd tier rather than the 1st tier. And I kind of stood a little bit too far back on the step. So if that's the step and I'm standing on it like that, I kind of stood too far back. So I kind of pushed it forward and it slipped because the floor isn't great for it anyway. And I kind of like catapulted to the ground, banged my knee, banged my head. And I'll show you. It's not that easy to see, but there you go. And that's what I did to my arm on the way down. So, yeah, I wouldn't say it was fun. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm alright now. It's a few days. I mean, it hurts. My arm hurts when I poke it, so my leg's pretty recovered as well. Anywho. It killed at the time. It was very painful at the time. Bloody hell. But this was all about... I'm currently listening to Burned at Both Ends by With the Punches. Everyone go subscribe to my second channel, alright? If you want some good variety gaming. Tons of videos on there. Oh, it should be in the description. But, well, why is it nighttime? Oh, yeah, of course. We made it nighttime for the spooky. Okay, so if you missed last video, this is what we worked on. This is Hugo Park. This little umlauts. It's beautiful. And we kind of just built a little spooky skull lake, and you know, we just were really leaning into the swamp kind of vibes. But all the people very curious as to why it's called Hugo Park, which is fairly inevitable. It's because Robin gave me £50, basically. No, the cards are well done. I don't even have the access to the artwork anymore. God knows where I put it. Which is very stupid on my part, but it is what it is. Can I change the colour on these? Is that the light? Nice. Let's make that... I feel... Wait, why's it stopped? It worked... You worked a second ago. Why are you yelling at me now? I feel like the lighting should be green. Look at that. Isn't it beauty? No, this is Prehistoric Kingdom. So you can't get... If you don't have Prehistoric Kingdom access now, you can't get it until the early access hits. However, the early access is coming out relatively... It comes out in April, so only 2 months to wait. And it'll hit public release. The A has an umlaut because it's Scandinavian. Swedish. Weird. Right, so what we're going to do today is build a Protoceratops habitat. Slightly inspired by a crocodilian habitat that I was looking at online. Actually, it's like 3 crocodile habitats combined together. Now, we don't have underwater viewing or anything like that. Wouldn't make sense for Protoceratops anyway, but it does fit the theme. We're going with this kind of swampy nonsense. So that is what we're going to do for the first episode. The banner on Solid Vagrant is actually Skyrim, yeah. Why does that not go all the way in? We've all been there before. Come on, I can do it. There we go. Just trying to remember the controls. Construct a world. Let's just push that into there. Lovely stuff. Do the same on the other side, because that's going to bug me for many hours if I don't fix it now. I mean, at the end of the day, there's going to be tons of dinosaurs in this that are not swamp dinosaurs. Game is not better than Jurassic World Evolution 2, but Jurassic World Evolution 2 is not better than this game. They're very different games. And we can all get along and be best friends. Is that the one I was using? Yeah. Does anyone remember how wide my path was? Was it 6? This is the bit I'm always really bad at. Like, I don't know how... Let me find this out. So the idea is that it's kind of an inside-outside habitat. You're going to walk along. It's going to be blocked off on the right and there. Sign there. You walk around. This makes sense in my head. Just roll with me here. So you're going to walk around. There's going to be a gate on your right-hand side and a gate facing you. On the right-hand side of that gate is a tunnel going indoors where you'll have an access view to the exhibit on the left-hand side. So in theory, I don't want this to bend too much quite yet. Let's see how I feel. I'm gonna change my mind immediately. Invalid placement? Why? Why? What's going on? I'm a pagan baby. Any ideas? Is the water there? Is it because of the water? It might be because of the water. Breathing out of your life. If I just do that. Get rid of it a little bit around. We can always bring it back in if need be. I'm always emo, yes. I'm always listening to emo music. Well, this isn't really emo music, but I'm always listening to something vaguely emo. Okay, well that fixed it, question mark, ish. And let's turn off angle snap and we'll do a little curvy thing here. With shift. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna build on this right hand side in there. It's a little bit bendier than I anticipated, but we'll curve out from the right hand side, and that's how you're into the building. So we're gonna build along here. Let's have a little think. As dangerous as that seems, I think I want to lower it down a little bit, not too much, just like a little baby amount. Right, tell you what, first things first, let's go to this bloody grass because I can't see a freaking thing. There we go, lovely stuff. Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking for. Just not anything over the top, but just something that feels more like an actual habitat. Maybe a little bit more. That might be too much, actually. I do love that it stops at the path. Makes me very happy. I wish I could make that sharper. That'd be cool, but not a big deal. Okay. Protoceratops. Probably... So you're going to go... Oh, thanks, Alcifer. Thank you, Bingu. If you've been here since... For adventure, then, you know, shout out, because that's a long bloody time. Oh, Goosey. Tell me what to do. Okay. Don't do because like that. Start the placement of angle snap enable, then disable it mid-placement. Oh, I see what you mean. That's fine. Right, how big does a Protoceratops habitat have to be? Do you reckon that's... So we're looking at just the flattened section here. Do we reckon that's enough room? We're talking about sort of this bit here. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll paint it so you can see what I'm looking at. I mean, it is a Protoceratops. It's not the biggest dinosaur in the world. And I kind of like intimate parks more than big, expansive things. That would be the actual exhibit size. I reckon that might be big enough. Tell you what we'll do. We'll breed one and we'll... Man, Scribble Nuts was so good. I mean, Scribble Nuts. I need to bring it back to series. Let's have a little look. Okay, we need the swampy colour, obviously. Male or female? They're actually identical. Female. Boop. One more hit. I'm gonna keep it like that just because it annoys you. You realise that? Whoa, this is way bigger than I thought it was. Been there before. Okay. Right, never mind. We need to massively scale this down. Man, this is why you do tests, right? Because otherwise you end up with that situation. Way, 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 way bigger than I intended. Okay, we're gonna cut into there. And we're going to bring down this right-hand side as well to about there. And that's... Okay, maybe too small, but... No, at least we're getting closer. Let's try that out. I just don't have a good sense of the scale of what I'm dealing with. I have this problem in Planet Zoo as well. Because my eyes don't work. I thought this was tiny, but you know what? That's actually appropriate, would you say? If we're just looking at the sandy sort of area, that seems about right, right? I did need to shrink it. It was huge. Down into a thunder upside. Hey, this is my third face cam in a week. It's crazy. Say it's too small. I don't know. It's alright. Can't scale her. No, that'd be crazy. It'd be cool. Just give us the ability to scale the dinosaurs. It might not make any sense, but just do it anyway. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Not much. Teeny tiny little baby bit bigger. Really not much. Protoceratops is the size of one Protoceratops. Thank you, I had completely forgotten that. I'm gonna bring it up to about there. I think that's my limit. I don't want to go any bigger than that. I think that'll be okay. Yeah? Yeah, it's gigantic! Humongous! Chonkalicious. Okay, so that's going to be the Protoceratops habitat. You're going to walk in on this right-hand side. You're going to walk down the right, look into it from the left in like a rocky, overgrown, swampy sort of building, and then we're going to build a fence over the left-hand side. It's fine. Big exhibits just don't look good. Plus, big exhibits are so much harder to work with as well. It's one of the problems I had in Planet Zoo when I first started. All my exhibits were gigantic. And this doesn't work. I need rocks. Right, these need to be a different colour, surely. What would you want? Want something a little bit sandy, right? Let's go. Nope, rubbish. Nope, rubbish. Nope, rubbish. Nope, rubbish. Okay. There we go. That's more what I was looking for. Lovely stuff. If I swap rock, it doesn't keep the colour. This needs changing. This really annoys me. Is it? You see, am I crazy? Is there a way to change that so it retains the colour? Do I have to keep clicking it? Because that's gonna make me sad. Which colour was it? I don't even know. That one? That one? It's that one. Okay. At least it's there, right? It's an option. I can see it. And then if we we can scale like that. Look. Yeah, bingo bango. Shingo Shango, as the kids say. Shingo Shango. It's just, it's hard to, I think, yeah, I don't know. Down with big, up with small. Goes for everything. We're just doing like a rock layer down the side, and then we're gonna put a fence in it. I'm gonna have to make some merchandise with Shingo Shango on it. Kind of stupid that I haven't done it already. Whoa, you're a big boy. Scale you down. There's certain rocks that are just better at this, and it's these ones that I want more of. These are flat top ones, you know? They're just good for this kind of situation. So we're gonna focus on those. Love that I can scale as I build. I mean, there weren't enough rocks in the last video. I'm not sure I'm ever going back to the Isle. I'm still... I can... Oh, maybe it's not the right colour. I did consider it fairly recently, and it's still a consideration, but I just don't think anyone would really watch it. A few people in the comment section saying they'd watch it, but it doesn't matter if a few of you watch it. I need, like, lots of people to watch these things, otherwise they don't get justified. No, I'm not changing the colour now. Screw that. 2010 November. It is a nice rock. Thank you. Oh, I like that. I'm always big on the... Yeah, this is my favourite rock in the game, by the way, this one right here, because the sort of staggered appearance it's got looks really good in rivers and stuff like that. We do need Japan crate. I am going to do some more unboxings soon, now that I'm, you know, back on cam and stuff like that. I've ordered a few things from Dr. Collector, which, if I'm honest, I probably don't really care about in reality, but they should make for good unboxing videos, so I'm going to do it. I was meant to keep this relatively flat, and I kind of seem to be... Oh, now it's working. Why is it working now? God only knows. Any explanations for why that has suddenly started doing what I wanted it to do? Oh, it's because I clicked it in the color picker, isn't it? Right, okay, got you. Cool, that's cool. It's good to know. No, I'm not gonna play Arceus. I tried to play Arceus. I did. And I hated it so much in the first hour or so that I couldn't bring myself to play anymore. I'm sure it gets a lot better. I am. I'm sure it's fine later on. But my god, did the first hour or so really annoy me. I couldn't bring myself to carry on. So, no, I'm not going to play Arceus. Maybe someday in the future, but I doubt it. I'm not really big on Pokemon these days. I used to be. When I got Pokemon Yellow, when it wasn't even out in the UK yet, my granddad from America sent me Pokemon Yellow. It was amazing. So popular. Wait, my view now changed. Who was I command? Thank you, I grew it myself. What's my fave dinosaur game? God only knows. Okay, got you. This was meant to be a lot flatter than this. I could, in theory, scale it all down. Have I made this? Oh, it's a group. I didn't even realize I did that. Thank God for that. Okay. Okay, wait. Can I scale? Yeah. Oh, I can't scale. I have to open the group and grab everything in order to scale them down, don't you? Why do you hurt me like this? Why are you determined to hurt me? That's movement. That's not the right button. I'm just gonna... Okay, no, that is scale. Okay, scale down. Move back up. Scale down again. Move back up. Let's see what I'm doing. There we go. Makes some of them look a bit funky, but it's closer to kind of what I was aiming for. The big thing is very much the need for the selection tool. We'll get there, sure. I'm sure it's on there. It's part of the plan. You can get Prehistoric Kingdom on PC in a couple of months when it comes out in April. Now, we need to build a fence. It's going to be much too large. Much too large. I just need to check the football scores, bear with me. Where's my music just stopped? Music? That's weird. Oh, it's fine. The scaling's fine. It's not a big deal. Looks okay. Alright, okay. Got my image. So it's like a kind of thing with like a grate in the middle. I'm going to do a much smaller version. Just because I don't believe Spinosaurus is planned for launch, but I do believe it's planned long term, yeah. He's so far down. You should just ask Goosey every single one of your PK questions, he'll love that. Don't ask me. I have seen thank you for the donation. I have seen Dinosaur, it's exceptional stuff. He's very, very talented. I need a square hole. That's about what we're looking for. Let's scale it down. Alright, it's only a Protoceratops. It's not a big boy. How big, realistically, do we need this to be? It's gonna look a little weird. Oh, that's okay. A little weird's okay. We're all a little kooky in our own way. And we're gonna keep it relatively rectangular. That's what that means, by the way. That means rectangular. I need some mesh. Where's mesh? I just need to play the game a little bit more so I get used to where everything goes. I need some props. Structure. Could just search for it. That's very true. World, but screw you. Do my own thing. Is it called mesh? Chain? Yeah. Okay, it's in the structure. I love that. It's such good stuff. That I remember being so excited when I saw this. That it just scales up perfectly. It's cool. And we can even, because what I'd like to do is darken that. Yeah. Oh, that's a bit much. About there. And we're going to bring that in a little bit. They're very close together in my reference image, but I don't really love that, so screw that. Give me a minute. Grab those. Split from group. Is that now its own group? Yeah, okay. Grab that over there. There's some science here. Crazy stuff. And then we're gonna have like a little version of that, bending off it towards it in the way that you see in Why do you see my face cam? Oh, is it gone? Oh, bear with me, folks. I'm gonna turn it off and on again. That'll fix everything, right? Didn't fix anything. Oh, bear with me. It's a bloody battery, man. What's the point of buying a brand new camera if it doesn't freaking work? Alright. Is it just dead? How can it be dead? I barely used the bloody thing. It was fully charged. It's alright, I've got a spare battery. Somewhere I have a spare battery. Where is my spare battery? It's over there. Now this one, in theory, should never go out of charge because it's upside down. It is upside down. Bear with me. Okay, there we go. I can't see my screen. I have to wait for you guys to tell me. I just got like a brand new camera and it's just not playing nicely. Anywho, back to work. Gonna grab that, gonna grab that, gonna grab that, gonna control V. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna scale that down. We're gonna rotate on a angle snap about 45 degrees. I should be able to click in there and set a number, just saying. And rotate. And jiggle it around a little bit, which you should always do anyway, just for fun's sake. Make it look less stupid, hopefully. I'm gonna have to move some stuff around, aren't I? Yeah. It's okay. That's a little bit big still, unfortunately. Oh, we're getting weird there, aren't we? That was the general idea of what I was looking for. It's looking a little strange because I'm gonna have to scale it again the other way. I'm gonna have to unrotate it. Oh god, no! Right, I'm just ruining everything. I can unrotate. Let's try that again. Scale it down. So it clips that there. You see this bit here? That's what we want. And we're gonna rotate. And then we're gonna make it, oh, and then we're gonna make it sexy. It's gonna be good. Just wait. That bit's fine. It's these bits that need shifting. Face this. If I scale, but I turn that off. Yeah, there we go. That's what I should have done before. Just thought about it. Okay, that's basically what I was looking for. It's maybe a little bit big for a Protoceratops, but it does match the thing I'm basing it off. So I'm gonna sink it into the ground a little bit. Just so it's more appropriately sized. And then we're going to turn off our angle snap. And then we're going to bring it out a little bit. Yeah. Because I maybe want like another little mini fence. You always need, I feel like most realistic zoo exhibits have 2 fences, you know? Does seem a bit extreme for Protoceratops. I know like the general formation of it is a bit extreme for Protoceratops. But here's what it is. You'll be able to see it in more detail later on. I'm just gonna stick with it for now, see how it looks. Alright. Alright. I need some different music. Bear with me. No, that'll do. I don't think that's too extreme for a Protoceratops. I think that's okay. If it's too big, as in height, we can lower it down into the ground easy enough. So we're just gonna keep on going. I'm gonna have to bend at some point. Probably about there, actually. It's probably about perfect. I'm gonna keep that shit out of my eyes. Right. How does this bend? I think theirs is a 90-degree angle, which would make it a lot easier. Interesting. Is that okay? Is that madness? Is it both? It could be both. I think that's okay, right? You can put like a little light on there to kind of... It's actually too bent anyway. A little light on there made to emphasize things. Smash me with bottles, make sure now. I'm just trying to get the angle so that it cuts that way. And that looks okay to me. We'll chuck some plants in there, we'll chuck some other things in there. It's going to look sexy by the end. Don't you worry about it, folks. Don't you worry your pretty little heads. It's fine. That was all right with me. It's not going to be a desert habitat for long, I'm afraid. It's going to be a swamp pretty soon. Bum, 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 bum. I'm surprised it's not in GW2. It must be Protoceratops. It's popular enough, right? The book is in the dinosaur book. No, that died a long time ago. I tried to go back to it fairly recently, but I just hated it from the bottom of my soul. I did start working, although I've neglected it lately. The working out has kind of dominated my life, if I'm totally honest, in the past few weeks. This week in particular, with the 6 days, has... I've really not thought about anything else, but I did start writing while planning a novel that I've had in mind. And I've been very thorough this time in the planning stage, which usually is not something I do. Usually I'm very much a seat of your pants kind of writer, but I wanted... This exhibit is still ginormous. But I wanted to go a little bit more... planned out this time. I think it looks good though. Yeah, it's a nice realistic looking zoo fence, you know? It's based on a real zoo, so it better bloody be realistic. Blender died so quickly. This can't die quickly. Or I'll die quickly. I will die. My problem is at the moment I don't know how to transition. Because you're going to walk along there. Let's just stick in. Maybe I just do more of this. Maybe I can do a right angle along there. It's gonna be too much. There's my path. Let's make sure it's off. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller because it's leading into a building. We've got 5. Let's try that again. So close to glory. We can fix that, not a problem. Can't fix it. Okay, we need to undo the path, clearly. Right, I've just remembered that not everything works with the undo button. So I've been undoing things I didn't really mean to undo. Slight problem there. We'll just have to manually delete the path. Not a big deal. It's fine. It's all hunky-dory in the clubs. Don't worry about it, folks. Okay, come on, you cheeky little blighter. Okay, so let's just make sure this is nice and flat before we try to put a path on this time. I can always dig into the rest of it later on, so that's fine. Let's just bring that up like so. Stick a little path in. I'd rather go low and then bring it down to meet. Okay, we're going to about... Now, there's going to be a rock wall along that. There's going to be a wall and then rocky and swampy and glass and stuff like that. So it needs to be a bit to the right, I would suggest. Maybe about there. And then... Hello. And then you'd go that way. It's not very technical, but it's okay. You might change the path as well. Something like that. Hey, I didn't work out for a very, 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 very long time. I always struggled. It's because I kept trying to do cardio, and cardio sucks. It just doesn't interest me at all. Oh. But the weights, although I'm in relatively immense pain, I found really enjoyable. I'm actually going to build this into... I remember what I was going to do. This is going to be a rock wall. That's part of the habitat. Maybe we'll put like a little waterfall in there, leading into the sort of swampy bit. Don't like the rocks anymore. It'll look better. It's fine. We'll fix it. It's fine. Promise. So I need to build like a naturalish looking rock wall along here. I'm apprehensive. Am I just going to use rocks or am I going to use building tools? Let's have a little look at what we've got. So we've got a modular and we go into walls. It's probably going to, I mean, it might be a mix of both. We'll probably end up putting in something like this and then putting some normal rocks over the top of it. Let's just see what we can do here. It's a good paint. It really is. Tropical, no, rubbish. Basic, no, rubbish. Backstage, Yeah, there's no rock. Not a million miles away. Let's change the color. Okay, what we'll do is we're going to mainly cover that with rock, but we'll have it in for now. How do I ungrid you? Out of curiosity. What's that? See ya? Yeah, doing things. Okay. It's going to take me a little bit of time to remember how this game works. Then how do I duplicate it onto the grid? You know what? I don't care. Let's just do it like this. It's fine. Whatever. I'll figure it all out eventually. That's future Best Slot's problem. He's a nerd. We don't trust him. I'm sure Goosey will tell me in a second what I've been doing wrong. See, that isn't quite reaching where I wanted to. Is it a little stretch? Okay, looks that's a little bit too much. Is it? No, that's fine. That's great. It's going to look better. We're going to cover that in rocks and it's going to look cool beans. It's just so that the exhibit isn't just this fence type all the way around, basically. Can't do that. I could give you a goose habitat, but I can't change the name of the exhibit. That would be mean. And I'm a lovely person. Yeah. This grass is so intense. There's a there we go. It's gonna look cool. Just give me time. Give me time. Okay. So. One day I'll figure out how to do this. At all. Angle snap. Duplicate, rotate, lovely stuff. We're going to swap to glass. And then we're going to build down this pathway is the idea. And then we'll end up covering the glass. Actually, what we might do, we can have a nice long unbroken sort of window. We're just going to scale this bad boy all the way along. You ready? It's going to be very exciting. Now, we don't have to use all the glass, but it's there. Now it's an option all the way along. Basically. A little bit of rotate. Never thought I'd sit here listening to Taylor Swift, but life's crazy. What are you going to do? Making me very sad. The corner, not Taylor Swift. That also needs to be a little bit longer. Seriously, every game should have this. I think I've hit the limit though, as we said. It's okay, we can adjust it that side. Nobody suspects the bush. If you suspect the bush, you've done something wrong in your life. Just saying. Right. When I get a little water in here, just so it looks right. First of all, we can paint this back something more appropriate. That's not appropriate. That's intense. Wetland. What does this look like? TL. Is there any way to? Right. Let me just. Give me a minute. Give me a blood. Oh, that's nice actually. Okay, you just have to be a little gentle with it. A little gentle. A little gentle. I wish there's an option to toggle the grassiness. I mean, you can just do this and it works fine. It's just a little annoying. Yeah, I've seen this film before. like that. Like a muddy, dirty slope. All slopes should be. How everything should be, really. Right, let's get some dirty water. Nice and shallow, I think. Teeny tiny, and I want this... what's this gonna... Oh, hello. No, that's... Oh, no. Oh, no, that was not the plan. Okay, there we go. Right, maybe? I can fix this. I can fix anything. Give me a minute. If I come from this right-hand side... What is going on? There we go. Right, I did it. Okay. It's just because you can't always tell where the water is. Like here, so you kind of have to click a little bit to work around it. Okay, that's closer to what I was looking for. It's not sunk the entire thing into the ground. Let's just do water everywhere for a moment so I know what I'm working with. So, I mean, that little bit of water there, ruining my entire life. There we go. Okay, we're okay. Okay. Slight panic there, bloody Nora. That doesn't go any further to the left, unfortunately. Okay, cool. I know you stretch every now and again. Iron, 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 I love iron. The Iron Song, absolute classic. From times long forgotten. I am gonna do. Ow. Minecraft dinosaurs again. Okay, that's obviously too much, and it looks a bit silly, so we're gonna try to... What's going on here? What's... No, what are you? Why are you there? You're the worst. We'll think about something. I don't know. It's fine, it's fine. I can always put some plant life over it or something like that. It's not a big deal. I don't want it to be too... It's meant to be wetlandsy, swampy kind of style, right? But you need them to have enough room to actually walk around, for example. So I want maybe to... Bloody hell. Why does that do that to the shadows? Ugh. Wrong button. That's my fault. So they have like a little bit of a land bridge in the middle. And then you want to... Stop it. Why are you doing that to me? It's very strange. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna stop touching it. I'm gonna stop touching it. My Minecraft is... Yeah. I lean forward when I do things. What do you look like without a beard? You don't want to know. Nobody wants to know that. I haven't been clean shaven in I don't know how long exactly, but it's been a long time, let's put it that way. And the last time... Wait, it's the depth at max. I thought I put it at minimum. Did it change? Oh, whoopsie daisy. My bad. Alright, let's get rid of that. Oh, does it reset? It must do. Right, it was meant to be the minimum. That's my bad. That's completely... It's meant to be super shallow. There we go. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Whoopsie daisy. That's completely my fault. Not realizing. Mike, stop. Why are you defaulting? Yay. Yay. Thank you. Okay, cool. Got a land bridge. They'll be able to walk through it. No one's gonna die. Bit too much water. I just didn't realize. Okay, that'll do. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, beard. Last time I was clean shaven was my dad's wedding. And I was probably about, well, let's see. I went 1, 2, 3, 4. I was about 22. And I was with my girlfriend at the time, and we were in the hotel the day of the wedding, and I was shaving. Pre-wedding, as you do, you know. Whoopsie daisy. I love this song. And I was just shaving and trying to be not clean shaven pre-wedding, just stubble or like a lighter beard. I never used to be this beard. It used to be lighter than this. It used to do a 5. It used to do a 4. Then it was 5. Then it's a 6. And this is like an 8 or a 9. So it gets longer and longer. Anyways, I clean shave. Well, I didn't. I was normal shaving, but I accidentally set the setting way too low, and I didn't realize. So when I went to shave, I kind of went shoop, and it took off all of my hair essentially. So I thought, okay, I kind of have to lean into it. So I just full on clean shaved. And I'm pretty sure that's when my girlfriend stopped loving me. She saw me. I was like, it's not that bad, is it? And she went, and and we broke up pretty soon after that. It must be said, it was not long after that we broke up. So I've not been clean shaven since. I don't really intend to be. I will eventually do it when I've finished. Yeah, I would have been clean shaven in my old videos. When I've finished the working out and I'm, you know, closer to where I want to be, I will probably experiment with it just to see what it's like, basically. It's stormy. I need to get rid of that. That's my bad. I'm not even joking. That is unironically what happened. Okay, so we're just going to go along the wall. Is that the same color? Have you changed? It's so hard to tell. I darkened it, right? Oh, not like that though. Okay, give me a minute. Do I need more yellow, maybe? I just want it to match the brick a little bit more. Close enough. Alright, yeah, I see what you mean now. I'm just going to work on the wall, and we'll see what it looks like on the other side. If it looks disastrous, it looks disastrous. That's a future me problem, really. I mean, I'm half joking, guys. I'm sure she didn't actually break up with me because of going clean shaven. I think. It was on the relationship was on its way out anyway, if I'm totally honest with myself. Sean, if you're watching this, I know it wasn't. I hope it wasn't. Tell me if it was, okay? That's the deal. You tell me if that's why we broke up. I thought about that in ages. Jesus, a long time ago. I don't even know what I'm doing, guys, to be honest. I'm just kind of sticking things in and hoping for the best. Just like my love life. Maybe that's why she broke up with me. Okay, whatever. Right, moving on with our lives. Such a good song. Oh, I should tell you what I'm listening to. Holding Patterns by Hodera. If you ever want to feel like your life is going nowhere, this is the song for you. If you listen to the lyrics, anyway. I always was a baby face. That's why I never went clean shaven. But it's been so long that I don't really know anymore. You know what I mean? I will clean shave eventually. I will. It's definitely on the cards, but it's not a soon card. It's a far away card. Do I just want to cover the whole thing in rock? I guess I do. I was trying to resist that temptation, but I think we're just leaning into it at this point. Because we're going to put a waterfall on the other side, don't we? Or something, I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. I think these are all set now to the right colour. So let's just build up the layers. See, oh, you're not though. You cheeky little blighter, aren't you? See what we can do. I would date you too, Med. Just going to stream on Twitch. I used to stream on Twitch all the time. I'm streaming this on YouTube because it gets to more people and they are, you know, Prehistoric Kingdom related people, essentially. When I stream on Twitch, it's not dinosaur stuff, generally speaking. It's variety gaming. I don't really have the best setup for streaming at the moment. Even this, you know, right now I'm in my living room. Well, not my living room, my dad's living room, essentially, because I'm back at home at the moment. No, I just didn't do that from the start. And I can't really stream when he's here, for example, so I kind of need to wait for the right times, blah, blah, blah. I should have a better setup soon-ish, but it's going to take a little while longer. There we go. Okay, we built a wall. I don't like that bit of the wall, though. Let me just fix that bit of the wall, and then we built a wall. fix the wall. And then we knew. Right, what does it look like from this side? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's a wall, right? Okay. Okay. It is. No, I didn't finish my uni studies. Every time I dabble, I always like I mean, I have a degree, but every time I consider going back and doing another one, I'm not realizing it just doesn't interest me, really. Right. Special? Yeah. Right. Oh, hello. This is so good. Look at that. Scale it up. Bad boy. Doesn't go into the water. Is that a problem? That might be a... You know what? I think we can make it work. We'll make it work. Make everything work. What am I looking at here? Is that the bottom? Yeah? What is the angle on this thing? I think it's like that. Is that intense? It might be a bit too intense. Thank you, moon runes. I don't know what a normal martyr is. It's not a thing over here. It's quite hard to work with. I think I want to move that upwards. And then make that slightly less crazy. Oh, it's in a group, that's why. I'm impressed that I can grab this, if I'm honest. I don't know what I'm grabbing at any one point, but I'm impressed that it works. But that one clearly shouldn't be there. Okay, that looks okay. All I need to do is put some rocks at the bottom, so you can't really see that it's not actually in the water. Yeah, oh, you just said that, yeah. Oh, I went to college for, is that what that means? My degree's in biomedical science. And then kind of sink it into the water a little bit like that. I don't want to go too hard on the rocks because he says having done nothing but rocks for the entire video. But rocks aren't really swampy, as far as I'm concerned. I love these rocks so much. It's hard to resist. They just cup the edge very nicely, you know? Oh, really? Nice. Wait, did I know that? I have to work on my... Just give me a second every now and again. My triceps are absolutely killing me after yesterday. And every now and again I just need to stretch them. Oh, oddly enough, like today was leg day. My legs aren't that bad, but my triceps are burning. Whale scientist. I'm quite confused. That looks a lot better already. Maybe that needs to go in a little bit to the right now. Never know what I'm grabbing. Yay! Yeah, something like that. That looks alright. Nice! Throw some foliage and stuff in there as well. It's going to look a lot better. I'm going to move this to the right as well, though. I don't know how the game knows what I'm grabbing, because I don't know what I'm grabbing. It's just working. I want a little splash over here, but only like a little baby splash, I think. I'm very impressed that the game keeps grabbing the correct stuff. Kind of mad. I went plenty hard on the legs, thank you. I'm expecting them to be very painful tomorrow. Have to wait. Oh. I'm sorry, Sir Quincy. Hopefully it ends well. Ooh, that light blagged my mind. Right, okay. I need a rock at the top. Looking for more. Let's make him cry. Make him cry. I love this rock. Look at that. It feels, because it's flat, like it could be a wall in a habitat, you know what I mean? Shame about the shadow, but we can move that. As a fool. It's all about the wet rocks, isn't it always? Am I just gonna sit? Yeah, screw it. All as an advocate for the beautiful scale tool. I'm just trying to make it so there's like viewing windows, essentially. Give the crowd everything they're asking for and more. Okay, that's a little bit chunky, so we're just gonna bring that in. The rocks look a little funky like that, but that's okay. I don't want to eat up too much of the habitat, you know what I mean? I just felt pretty cool by the end. It definitely needs the foliage. Foliage is going to make it work, but I don't know who Rory McCann is. Although the name rings a bell. Oh! Prehistoric Kingdom comes out in April. Oh. Yeah, I should take... There's a couple of supplements I take. I'm not too hard on the supplements. I take a pre-workout, creatine, which everyone on the planet should take if you're lifting anything, really. It's a nice boulder. Pre-workout, creatine, protein shake afterwards, fish oil, and a general multivit. I don't really want to dabble too much in anything else. Not yet, anyway. We'll see how it goes. I'm only on my 3rd week of working out. You know, I don't need to go nuts quite yet. It's sad when I say it like that. 3rd week. I mean, I did work out 6 times this week, but still, it's only the 3rd week. But I'm quickly realizing which exercises I particularly like. Deadlifts are my favorite. I'm very excited to push the deadlifts. So obviously it's got a long way to go, but you know, I'm looking forward to the future of my deadlifts. Dolphins are... Oh, hello, you're a cheeky little one, aren't you? Last night on the stage. PK is... I believe it's coming to Epic as well. The whole creatine hair loss thing, the links that I've seen suggest, A, it maybe exacerbates it if it's already a problem for you, which it isn't really for me, if I'm totally honest. And the links are, I would suggest, tenuous at best. And funnily enough, I read something about this yesterday. Someone said it's better to be hench and bald than semi-bald and semi-hench. Well, I mean, it's coming to Steam as well, so why does it matter if it's coming to Epic? I'm sure I saw it on the Epic Store the other day. That's looking. They may as well, I mean, they may as well release it on every platform they can, right? Get as many customers as possible. I wouldn't expect many sales from Epic, but there's no reason not to. As long as it didn't cost anything to put it on now, or too much, at least. Don't half-ass 2 things, whole-ass 1 thing. The problem I have, and the more I've looked into it, you kind of, you know, you start getting into this thing, and you start looking at other people and what they're doing, and, you know, what the, I think PewDiePie, weirdly enough, did a video on this fairly recently. Every single fitness influencer on the planet is on TRT, is taking steroids. Or 99.999% of them. It's crazy. It's so prevalent. And you get in your head, okay, you know, work out 5-6 years or something, maybe you can look really, really good. But your natural limits are actually fairly low compared to the established. Because everyone's on something. It's quite depressing in its own way. Roll and roll. That rock might look a bit weird from the other side. Hear that, guys? Buy on Epic if you want to support the game. I do think Dimetrodon will make an appearance in Dominion here. I don't like the Dimetrodon, I've got to say. It looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex face for some reason, and I don't like it. I don't know why they've gone like that. I mean, I do, because it looks better for the general public, but people are going to see it and think it's just like a weird dinosaur they've never seen before. Or they'll think it's a reptilian, rather than being, not a mammal, but, you know, closer. What's it called? Synapsid? Jurassic. Forget that. Yeah, I'm not. It's not a concern for me or anything like that. It's just. It's mainly younger people, easily influenced people, blah 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 blah. You know, people look at people on Instagram and they think, oh yeah, that's what I want to look like, blah 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 blah. And then they get into it and they're suddenly disappointed, and then, oh wait, so I need to take blah 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 blah. Or, as people say, there's a lot of people. The majority of people on steroids don't obviously admit to steroid use because it's illegal and they want to appear natural and all this kind of malarkey, instead of just being honest about it. Like, every single film star, Chris Pratt is on steroids, you know, Hemsworth's on steroids, all these guys are on steroids as well. They'll never admit it, though. And it creates this kind of false illusion over what you could achieve. And I think it's genuinely harmful to people, and it's something... I think steroid use needs to be legalized. At the end of the day, we're legalizing drugs and stuff, just legalize steroids, and then properly controlled, and people can acknowledge the risks that they're going to take if they start using steroids, and it can be less about back market deals and risky needles and all this kind of stuff. So that's my opinion anyway. Yeah, see, my problem right now, I need a wall. Actually, I kind of wanted this whole thing to be inside, which means I need to make another wall. Can I just duplicate this wall? It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Nope. Perfect. If you can be lazy, just be lazy, okay? And we'll just rotate it so it's not identical. No, I don't think Spino's in Dominion. There hasn't been any indication that Spino is in Dominion. And we've already got the Rex, and we've already got the Giga. We don't need more. This is an intense little corridor right here. Okay, and then we're going to put a roof on it. I mean, it's yeah, I mean, for movie stars and stuff, I get that. I get why people use steroids. I mean, it's not something that's appealing to me, but I get why people do it. And the fact is, your natural limits are way higher. Well, not natural, I suppose, at that point, but your limits for muscle growth and everything are substantially higher on steroids. It's not even just speed, it is potential. It's infinitely higher on steroids. But, you know, it is why I don't have a problem if people use steroids. It doesn't bother me at all. I just think you shouldn't bloody lie about it. I don't think that's a controversial stance, really. It's going to be tough to make good. It's going to have to basically... I mean, you're not going to see the roof, right? So I can just kind of use the same rock over and over again in theory, and it should be fine. Well, we'll add some details though from the bottom. It doesn't look so stupid. I'm just going to kind of go along with this one. We'll make it look good in a bit. This is what I do on Planet Zoo as well. Sometimes you just kind of need to get something in nice and quickly, and then you can go in and add the detail later on. I mean, that looks fine, to be honest. Nah, I'm roided to the nines, mate. To the absolute nines. Okay, there we go. We've got a little tunnel. Dramatic. I'm not meaning to move this slowly. I just kind of am. That's cool, though. It barely looks like glass. That's a really nice view of the habitat. All right, I like this. We'll put some lights in it. We'll put some plants in it. It's going to look a lot cooler. And we'll put some... I'm just going to rotate these around. Not the direction I was aiming for, but... Wait, is that... Am I crazy? Are you double-sided? I never realised! Wow, revelations. I never realised at all. Huh, learn something new every day. But you knew me better. I'm actually blown away. Genuinely never knew that. I'm just trying to make the roof look a little less boring, basically. It's all going to come together when we put the plants on, I'm pretty sure. Animal survival games like what? I mean, the Isle doesn't really interest me. I don't play Saurian. I will play Saurian whenever it updates, but it updates about once every 3 years, so... It's hard to play Saurian. The game has so much... I don't know how they're still funding development. I don't know how they're alive, if I'm honest. It's a cool game. It's got a lot of good stuff going for it. The problem is it's not really a game. It's a simulator. And I think at the moment when you've done it once, there's really not much point in doing it again. Because, you know, at the end of the day, they're interested in realism, and that's totally okay. It just isn't really something I'm going to keep playing into the future. I will play it whenever it updates, and that's about it. Come on, you. Come on. Come on. There we go. I'm dragging a little to the right as well. Give it a little rotate. Rocks for days, son. Rocks for days. There we go. The roof needs a little bit more work, but it's looking a little bit more interesting, at least. You just don't want it to have these... You see that edge there? It's like this straight line. It just looks... It looks man-made. Which is really what we're trying to avoid. This reminds me quite a lot of the... If you saw my... Aquatic Park in Planet Zoo. I'm blown away by these. Never gonna get over that. Yeah, my Aquatic Park in Planet Zoo, we did the otters and the little crocos in something vaguely similar to this. I really like these windows. They look great. How are we looking from the outside? Okay, that needs a little work because that looks a little bizarre. Not in a sexy way. Just, again, a little bit flat on the top. Again, makes it look a little bit man-made. So we just need to go along, add some rocks here and there. Make it look a little bit more natural. Au natural. As the kids say in the clubs. Probably. And I will check chat in a second. And when I'm like right in the middle of building things, I get into it and I don't want to stop to chat. But I will see what everyone's saying in just a moment. There we go. It's better. Doesn't need to be too over the top, but it just needs to look a little bit more natural. Did you do an episode with Komodo dragons? I did in my tropical zoo. This is for the Protoceratops. I don't trust the Stomping Land thing at all. I don't trust any dinosaur games anymore. For so many years, I was the eternal optimist about dinosaur games, to the point where I defended Mesobloodizoica. Alright, this looks really nice, but I'm really happy with how this looks. I defended Mesozoica, and I realized that was kind of like a turning point for me, where I realized that, I don't know, I became much more... I mean, generally in life I became quite anti-capitalist, very pro other things, and that kind of ties into trying to focus more on consumer rights over company rights, basically. If Prehistoric Kingdom sucks, I would tell you it sucks. You know? Same with Jurassic World Evolution 2, that's why my Evolution 1 review was super honest. I gave it like a 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10 or something. I have played Five Nights. No, I played a dinosaur version of Five Nights at Freddy's, yeah. Five Nights at Jurassic World I played, I think it was. It is sexy. It's gonna look really good with foliage. It's, you know, it's got some work to do still. It's very simple, don't get me wrong, but I like my first exhibit to be very simple. And we'll put like a sign here saying Protoceratops something. Don't know what, it'll be something. Path of Titans just bores me. Path of Titans and the Isle might be great games for what they are, but they bore me. Just the way it is. I just feel like I spend 5 hours wandering around waiting for something to happen, you know, and it just doesn't interest me at all. I'm tempted by the Isle when humans are properly in. They might be now in the latest update, I don't know, but I don't really like playing as dinosaurs. I don't find it interesting. Dinosaurs are not interesting to play as. Humans in a dinosaur world, however, is much more interesting. People really hated that. I don't like reusing zoos. This one I'm doing right now, though, if a new pack comes out while I'm still building the European zoo, which it definitely will, then I might integrate it because it's a zoo. It's just like a general city zoo, so I can do anything really. I'm so excited about something like that. Oh, I need to check my hair. Let me tab out. Okay. Yeah, I'm having a good hair day. Bear with me. Get myself out of bed. I'm just gonna stick an album once, so I have to stop chasing this. Make sure that City won. I'm sure they did. Oh no, bloody hell. Ugh. Okay, let's find an album. Actually, if I just put on a whole discography. Oh, there's a new single. Wait, when did this come out? 2022. Right, I have to put that on first. Oh, no, it's a weird remix. Oh, sad. Ugh. Bear with me, folks. What is this nonsense? Screw it, I'll just put an album on. I know it's in the QA thing, I was kind of waiting until it was officially released. Thanks, Dirk. Oh, yeah, I played we played quite a lot of Among Us. Right, so I'm having a problem with this exhibit right now in that I don't know what I'm doing on this far side. Just pause it by accident. This is fine, that's a view and gallery, that's a view and gallery. Do I just do more of this? I think it's gonna look weird. Do I do another wall? I think that's gonna look weird. I was gonna do a bridge. This game is by, what's your company called? Is it Blue Meridian? I think it's Blue Meridian. I was gonna do a bridge that goes along here. And then that was gonna like lead on to another habitat, maybe? Or something else anyway. Bridges are a little funky in the game. Let me see what I can do. Let me remove my guts tonight. Okay, so we need a texture. I don't want to use this brick all the time, it's ugly. We need a texture that we use throughout the zoo. Oh, thank you, C-Dub. Every bit is very much appreciated right now, believe me. Believe me. I'm so angry. I'm not alright. Not how I'm gonna make this work, but I will. Yeah, maybe it should be like a raised shop kind of thing. Okay, that's what we'll do. I like that idea. I need to turn this down, Jesus. I don't want to start yelling into the camera. Guts tonight. What is the species name of Troodon? I actually don't remember. Is it Formosus or something like that? Break your heart. Okay, so I'm just going to put a wall in. This is only a temporary wall. This is just so it's closed off for now. So I've got an idea what it's looking like. So I'd rather that be straight, so I want that to be about there. And we'll just elongate this slightly. Let's take another summer in this place. You know what? I'm not on board with this Troodon not existing stuff. It's dubious. Doesn't mean doesn't exist, alright? I'm not doing a ramp. But yeah, I actually did think that as well. That if I start it before the exhibit, then it'll work better for the fence. But we're not doing a ramp anymore, so it's fine. Never gonna be this dumb forever. Temporary wall. Until next video, I assume. I know. You leave the foliage to the end. And it brings it all together. Is the hope. I'm gonna just replace it with something that looks less stupid. Hey, I can't select it. I can't select it. Oh no. Okay, right, I can delete it. Can't select it, but I can delete it. Well, it'll have to stay like that then. Rocks have to come before foliage. Top tip. My style of exhibit building anyway, because foliage grows around the rock. You see, so you put the rocks in first, and then it allows you to place the foliage in the right place. I'm going to put some rocks in the exhibit, obviously, but I'm going to try to not go too crazy. I'm going to try. I'm not making any promises. I don't know why I didn't do this in this color, by the way. In retrospect, I would have done, because now it looks a bit weird. Oh well. Wait, the rocks. So I choose right. The best rock is this one. That's the wait. No, this one. No, it is this one. Is it this one? Yeah, that's the best rock. Just so you know, that one right there. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll try to. I haven't really done that in Prehistoric Kingdom. We've had a couple of slightly crazy things, but generally speaking, they've been pretty chill habitats. Because I mean, in the past there wasn't that many building tools, and there's more now. It's definitely nowhere near the likes of Planet Zoo, but of course it isn't. You know, you would expect it to be. That's not a slate on the game. But after this, we might try some slightly crazier things. You know, some things with like stronger themes that I would typically try to do. Not gonna go too hard on the rocks. Not gonna go too hard on the rocks. Underwater. There needs to be some rocks though, obviously. Being able to sing, like properly be able to sing, has always been one of those things I really wish I could do. But it's just not in my bones. It's just not there. It's really annoying because my dad is actually quite a good singer. In a sort of folksy, casual sort of way. I mean, he's not like a properly good singer, but you can pick up a guitar and go bow, 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 and have a good time, you know. I'm getting a little too rocky here already. I'm very aware of this. But I'm just trying to place in areas that I know I'm going to want foliage. Oh, hello, cheeky. I've used you before, you dirty girl. I just started saying words there. I didn't stop. Wasn't really what I meant to say, but whatever. Okay, I think that's probably enough. I think I need to calm down. Oh, hello. Maybe one more. One more. Do one more. Do one more. Leave forever. Okay, done. Done. What's my dream dinosaur game? Unironically, my dream dinosaur game is probably, like, walk around Jurassic Park. Or like a first-person survival game taking place during the Jurassic Park breakout. And you would play like a security guard or some other random character whilst it's all going on who isn't featured in the film, but, you know, the Rex breaks out and the Raptors break out and everything else breaks out. And it's meant to be a desert dino, but it's a swamp zoo, so it's going to be a swamp. Basically. It's not too much rock. It's like, look, I haven't added the foliage yet. Calm down. It'll look better. We're going to do it now. Foliage. What is the swampy tree? Wait, what did I decide was a swampy tree? You're pretty bloody swampy, son. What are you? I don't know. It doesn't tell me. That's stupid. Nope. Okay, I think that's a kapok, right? Yeah, we decided kapoks are moderately, swampy. It already is a big game hunting game for dinosaurs. The Hunter. Oh, Bald Cypress, you're a beauty. Okay, cool. I want one big tree. That's gonna like dominate the exhibit a little bit. It's so tiny, man. It's fine. It is fine. It's not that small. It looks small, but it'll dominate the proto. It will. And we need a tree here. Don't really know what I'm looking for, but I'll know it when I see it. does look swampy. Remember that wall's not going to be there. Don't worry about things like feeders, okay? Yeah, I probably need to get rid of a little bit of the water, realistically. Like, have a little bit there. The bush is way too big. Sorry, PK. Right, we'll do the feeder one there. Animal care. Bam! Look at that. Beauty. Even a frozen fruit block. Living the dream. Look at that. It's got like an adaptive texture thing as well. I don't know what I'd ever use this for, but I can't lie that I'm tempted. Look, right, so this is a trick, right? See, I can't scale this up anymore with Alt, right? But if you place it, select it, go into V. Wait, give me a minute, split from group. There we go. Okay, my trick has failed. I swear I could scale these. Maybe that one's hit the limit. Let's go inside it. Oh, feeling fruity. They were complaining. They weren't listening. No, nothing else is going to live with the proto. Look at it. I mean, it's no room. Basically, yeah, original Jurassic Park meets Alien Isolation. You're a security guard being pursued, not by one raptor. Alien Isolation meets Jurassic Park meets Dino Crisis. There you go. Bum, 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 bum. I need a log. Can't have a swamp without a log. Madness. Oh, no. Yeah, that literally did. Yeah, fine with that. Okay. Maybe a dead tree. Emphasize the deafness of the swamp. Oh, yeah, like over the entrance. It's like haunted or some nonsense. Why not? Live the dream. Maybe these are all a bit mad for my liking. A bit smaller on that one, I think. Spooky! Why not? Put a little one in there. No, never mind. It's a Dilophosaurus. It's a Dilophosaurus. Is the bottle being confused? Oh, because it's green. What's it look like? Right, let me check. Oh, freaky. Oh, I didn't see that. I'm very close to the camera, I've just realised. I'm trying to make sure I drink more water, because I've been taking creatine. I need to make sure I've been neglecting it, basically. What's this gonna look like? Oh, freaky! It's my face mask. Got dinosaurs on it, as you can see. Because I'm a cool kid, made by a very talented friend of mine. Protoceratops couldn't hop that fence. What are you talking about? It's teeny. It's probably too big for the bloody thing. Never mind, hop it. Plus, how much does a Protoceratops really hop? It hops like that, surely. Look at the size of it. I bet you it's fine. No way it's getting over there. Yeah, stick it in. Green man. You know what? I keep thinking the exhibit's too small, but then you put the proto in, and it's like, it's fine. It's got plenty of room. Got two actually. Another dinosaur one in here as well. Although this one's all greeny on the inside, so I don't know what that's gonna look like. I could get like a green bodysuit and leave my head exposed and just be a floating head for a video. That sounds very cool. Right. Foliage! I kind of want ivy, but the idea of covering these in ivy makes me sad. Because it just seems like it's going to take a billion years to do. No, maybe it won't take a billion years. Maybe that looks okay. Maybe that looks sexy. Maybe it's okay if it's a little bit funky, you know? Pretty face. Doesn't have to be perfect. What's the rule? What is our rule? I wish I could... Wait, is there a button to do that? I can move... Ah! No, that's scaling. I can move up and down with shift. Can I move in and out? Is there a way to do that? Does anyone know? Trespasser was the Jurassic Park game with the group health bar. Graphics. Yeah. Just need to make that look less weird. It's not there. Just stick vines in, just stick things in, anything to make it feel swampy, you know? It doesn't need to make sense. Who needs to make sense? Nerds, that's who. I have a playthrough of Trespasser up on the channel. You know, if anyone ever wants to watch Trespasser. They do need. I always think, if I was ever like super duper loaded, to the point that I could afford to like found and fund a game company with no considerations whatsoever, I would make so many dinosaur games, it would be crazy. Now that doesn't seem like a likely part of my future, admittedly, but you never know. I say that right. No, I'm not going to get into that now. It's the end of days. Man, I've not been paying any attention to Halo. I need to get back on and get the, Oh, that looks really good there. The, Henry event. The next one. My name, not sure what it means. $250,000 to fight your mom's protesting. It's quite hard to get the... I mean, from the side, it ends up looking a little funky, it must be said. But that's okay. We're all a little funky. Let's get funky, funky, funky. Meow. I think that already looks a lot better like that. I'm gonna have to do this on every single wall, which makes me sad inherently. But it does look better. I'm good, Gorg. How are you doing? Oh, everything hurts. Oh. Wait, I need to do. The reason it hurts is actually it's not really my shoulders or my maybe it's my triceps. I did not today, yesterday, 120 lat raises, and it means raising your arms is moderately painful. I need some plants. That little sweet spot. Tree, rock, plant. The trifecta. Oh, we need lily pads. Of course we need lily pads. Why is it taking me so long to realise? Okay, let's get rid of that. Maybe I want normal ones instead of Amazonian ones. I mean, they don't really make sense because the water's so shallow, but that's irrelevant. Right, I think the other ones might be floating. Wait, when are they in the water? Wait for it. Oh wait, are we in a weird angle? I think we are. Yeah, we were. Right, I'm gonna have to get rid of the other ones, remind me. Genuinely can't. Right, okay, there we go. We're not out. We're not out. We're not out. We are out. I don't know. We're not out. Up, up, up. Thanks, help. Right, there. Bloody hell, that's hard work. I really like doing this. Having, I'm not going to suggest it makes sense, but having lily pads like surrounding the rock, I think it looks really cool. You're dead anyway. Why the hell should I care? Wow, wow. city's the same. Different name. I need a rock over here, clearly. Yeah, there might be too many lily pads. Yeah, it's fine. I know I need a rock. Oh, there it is. Hello, cheeky. Just to break up that area over there. I'm sorry, removing rocks is not worth it for 80 pence. By any stretch of the imagination. You're right there, buddy. You seem to be struggling. You okay? Oddful. There we go. Oddful sorted. I quite like the name Oddful, actually. Are they super floating? Oh, yeah, they are. Bloody Nora. I didn't actually click there, so I keep making lily pads accidentally. It's a very weird superhero power I've got. I'll do for now, whatever. I'm getting distracted. I'm not here for lily pads. Not yet, anyway. This is what we're talking. Oh. Cheeky little blight at this. We're going a little tropical rather than swampy. But really, there's just a lot more options in that arena. You can build something pretty crazy using stuff like this. I was tempted, I think, in the past to do like a Honey We Shrunk the Park visitors, I guess. You know, where everything's like super overscaled compared to the guests. Other than the dinosaurs, though, I suppose, so that doesn't really work. These are beautiful. They really are. Okay, yeah, definitely tropical, but it's what it is. How long have I been streaming for? I actually cannot tell. Why doesn't it tell me? Oh, an hour and a half. I swear it always feels like so much longer. It's crazy. I would suggest it's like 2.5 hours at this point, but whatever. Just thinking. As dangerous as I know that is. Is that part of that? Is that part of that? Is that part of that? Oh, right, it's because of that. Whoops, it is. Is that muddy? There we go. Nightly about nothing. I really like that. We need to get some of these vines in. Oh, we need some kapoks. Why have I not been using kapoks? Let's get some kapoks. Good old kapok. There's only one. Alright, I'm gonna go to you. I'm gonna put you over there. Just click that button there. Right, you sit there, and then we need a big boy kapok for this bit. Is that too big boy? Might be. Same size. We're gonna make it match with the that there. It's a tropical swamp. It's fine. Science. Game comes out in 2 months. I feel like I should have that like permanently on the screen or something. These rocks are now a bit of a problem because they don't really match what I've been doing since, I would suggest. We'll sort it. I'm gonna put the fence along here. In what is inevitably going to be super exciting content. Oh yeah, putting down fence. Oh, yeah. So yeah, we're doing this all the way along. I'm sorry, this isn't stuff you don't always see because, you know, people are skipping through it or time-lapsing and stuff like that. But there's a lot of tedium in these games, just by design, you know. It's very hard to have, like, limitless creativity, which is kind of the idea, and not also, every now and again, a little bit of tedium. Not much you can do about it. Yeah, I mean, everything's a type of sweatland, wetland. I think it's more based on, I don't think it's based on temperature or anything like that, though. I believe it's based on, I mean, it might be linked to temperature, but I believe the differentiations in wetlands between swamp and marsh and all this is based on water level and how often it's flooded, basically, throughout the year. It's something like that. Yeah, we might put some vines on this. So close to glory. It feels like cheating, it really does. Like, I feel like legally I shouldn't be allowed to do that, but it's amazing. See me out back. Oops, it is it. That's what I get for being distracted by music. I do that quite a lot. I'll click on scale instead of just the Lego Pirate to look at it. It doesn't look like the one from the film, but yeah, back and shoot me. So what do we do if we want to go a little crazy in the next video? If we want to, you know, push things a little bit more thematic, not just a zoo. What do we do? I like the idea of like an abandoned facility. Kind of like the angle on that's wrong. Kind of like the a little bit like the visitor center in Lost World Jurassic Park. You know, that kind of bit at the end. That might look really cool in like a swampy environment. It'd be nice to do some building. Still not right. Bum bum. What I will say about the Dominion trailer, right? I am more excited about Dominion based on the trailer than I have been for a while. I was very pessimistic about Dominion, and now I'm not super duper excited, but definitely more optimistic than I was in the past. However, we know nothing of the plot. We know nothing of the writing and the story and all these like important things that make a film into a film, right? It's all well and good at looking nice and having some pretty dinosaurs, but you know, we need content, we need depth. And that was actually Fallen Kingdom's problem. It was just a hollow, rubbish blockbuster action film. So, whilst I love the dinosaur designs in Dominion, my concern is that it's just going to be the same thing over and over again. But cautiously optimistic. I'd love to be wrong. I really would. I don't say that very often, so, you know. I never say that usually, but whatever. You know, I've seen people suggest, I'm not calling them out, Swerve. I'm not calling them out, like, there's people suggesting it could be better than the original Jurassic Park. And we've seen nothing to suggest that. We really haven't, other than it's pretty. Which is just not anything to suggest it'll be anything close to Jurassic Park. There needs to be so much more than that. So much more. Yeah, back and shoot me. It's a faulty. If I can't find out that dog's on the road. What I'm gonna do, I think, if I consider it for a moment, is blend it. I want these rocks to blend in a little bit more. What are we looking at? Oh, at least it doesn't have a Brad X, we think. Yeah, no, I like that they haven't spoiled all the plot and everything like that. But my point is that you can't judge a film based on how pretty it is in the trailer when the trailer is very much not plot focused. You know what I mean? And it's judging the plot from a trailer is nonsense anyway. So you need to see the film to know how good the film is. I just think suggesting it's going to be remarkable or incredible based on the trajectory the franchise is currently in is a little silly, personally. People are entitled to be hyped as they want. It doesn't work for me personally. That's all I'm saying. I hope it's amazing. If it was better than the original Jurassic Park, I would not be complaining by any stretch of the imagination. I think that's very, very unlikely, but, you know, I wouldn't complain. This looks a bit weird. Just a step back. Stick some foliage in there, it'll look alright. It just ties the whole area together a little bit more, I think. Don't you know you were born to die for you? Thanks. I think it's very unlikely that it's anywhere near as good as the original. I would be, look, if it was better than Jurassic Park 3, I would be thrilled. I have a deep, deep love for Jurassic Park 3. I would not expect it to be better than Lost World or the original. Jurassic Park 3 is its goal, I would suggest. But that's just for me, you know. Yeah, okay, everyone's different. Not everyone loves Jurassic Park 3 as much as I do. Or Lost World, for that matter. I feel like I'm using two different types of grass here. I think I am. No, they've already said that we're not doing a live-action Jurassic Park series. They've said that. Whether you believe that or not is a whole other kettle of fish. At the end of the day, I think it'd be madness if they don't keep making things. I suspect something is in development. I would be very surprised. There's no way the film is going to be the last film or the last project. It just doesn't make sense. They're making a ton of money. You don't just throw away $1 billion franchise. You especially Universal. You rage it into the ground. I don't know what rage it into the ground means, but you do. That's what you do. That's what Universal do. And I'm fine with it. I don't love the Jurassic World films. That's, you know, I've been pretty clear about. However, you know, more films tend to mean more games and stuff like that, and that is something I'm very interested in. So as far as I'm concerned, they can keep shoving out as many films as they want. People say, oh, well, it ruins the legacy of Jurassic Park and all this kind of stuff, but I never really felt that because at the end of the day, Jurassic Park still exists. You can go watch it anytime you want, right? It's not going anywhere. So why does it matter if they keep bringing out bad Jurassic World films? You know, it doesn't make a difference to the original and your enjoyment of it, in my opinion. Like, I don't watch the original Jurassic Park and then get annoyed because I hate Fallen Kingdom. That would be nonsense. Nonsense, I tell you. Oh, you're in a really bad place. I need to move you. I'm gonna double up that, then. Okay, we're looking alright. We're looking alright. It's got very dark and spooky in there. Do I like that or do I hate that? I don't know. We'll have to do some lights. This bit needs some foliage as well. I can't be really bothered with that right now. Big boy. Can I colour that? No, that would have been cool though. Just gotta break up some sightlines a little bit. I'm a little bit funky right now. Some teeny tiny plants growing all over the waterfall, I think. They love it, they do. They love it. Oh, hello, you're cheeky. I like you. Palm grass. Very cool. Slightly bigger on the right, I think. Come on. Hmm. I like the palm grass. I'm going to go pretty hard on the palm grass. I've kind of just made that decision in the last 2 seconds. It might be excessively sized palm grass, but I'm okay with that as well. That's one today. Sometimes you have to deselect things and then pick it up again. She's having a little nom. Okay, that's too much over there. I'll admit that's too much. How you doing, girl? Odd Val. It's a great name. Living your best life? Nope, you're stuck. Of course you are. There we go. Of course I'll play more Evolution 2. I'm not done with Evolution 2. It's been a busy week, guys. Dominion came out. I can't, like, consistently keep doing the same things over and over again. So when something like Dominion comes out, I kind of need to address it, you know? Let's check my hair. Bear with me. Okay. It's important to me. It's all I have left in life. Somewhat unironically. More rocks. Am I calling it Shrek? No, it's Fiona, right? It's female. I'll get her a partner. Let's get a Shrek. Oh, no, she's green. Where were Fiona's green? Maybe they're just both going to be... Yeah, okay. No. I don't know what they're doing for Planet Zoo. I'm hoping, we're all hoping really, it's going to be either an aquarium update or a aviary update. And I think I don't know if that'll be the next one, but I think we will end up getting that before the end of the year. I know they're planning another year worth of content, which is pretty cool. They're doing well, the content, the DLC for Planet Zoo sells really, really well. I don't think it's the biggest fan base in the world, but it's like quite a dedicated fan base, you know? If PK will do DLC, probably. Where the hell am I going? Right, come on, I just want to get into that little corner over there. Moving very tricky. There we go, bloody Nora. Yeah, come down on the plants now, I think. So we had a donkey as well. We'll throw in one more. We'll find a donkey-coloured one. Ocean has me sick. That one, right? I love this one. The coloration, the patterning on this one is beautiful, but I think if we're going for a donkey, it probably has to be tumbleweed. Most of the week. There you go. Shrek and Donkey. Fiona and Donkey. Wait, you're not even called Donkey yet. Donkey! It's been a long time since I saw Shrek. There we go. Fiona, Shrek, Donkey. I don't think I think any more is probably too many. I think it looks alright. It's not the best thing I've ever built, but it's fine. My problem with this exhibit, I guess, more than anything else, it's just very... Know what I mean? It's just kind of there. This is why I get annoyed with Planet Zoo as well, when I build this kind of exhibit, which is what I keep doing, because I find it easier to build. I don't have to use my brain as much. But I want something with a little bit more pizzazz. It's very boring. This is a very beginner exhibit, you know? There's nothing special about it, really. No, not monotone. It just doesn't have a feature. It's just a zoo exhibit. I don't do that. It needs something. It needs like a quirk or a story or some weird thing going on to make me happy. Otherwise, it won't make me happy. Hey, it looks fine. It's nice enough. I think I tend to do this, to be fair, for the first habitat that we build in a zoo. It tends to be pretty chill at the start, so I can kind of ease into the build. But that just means the next build's gonna have to be crazy. Hey, it looks nice. Fine. It's fine. I could do building like a sign. Maybe in the water here, like a little protoceratops. What are we gonna call it? Proto puddle. That's all I've got. No, well, Planet Zoo. Yeah, but say that, but my first exhibit in Planet Zoo in the city build was the badger, and the badger is super basic. There's no vehicles, is there? I can't add things that aren't in the game, guys. What comes that? I wouldn't mind a skull. We can chuck a skull in. That'll help, actually. Anything at once is very long. Many faces everywhere. There we go, we saved it. It's like sunk into the mud a little bit. Maybe we're gonna tilt it up that way a little bit. Wait, don't replay the same album. What are you doing? Schmaltz. I'm fine. Pond. I like pond. I don't like paradise. It's too fancy. Bit here. Tilt up a little bit more, maybe. It does help. Gives it a little bit of va-va-voom. Because the right-hand side is okay. It's the left that was a little bit boring. I actually quite like the skull. I'm gonna make it bigger. Let's just keep making the skull bigger now. There we go. I need some foliage behind it. Wash with. Sorry, I'm busy. I want it to feel like it's overgrowing. Overgrowing a little bit. Maybe have one actually on it? Crazy. No, that looks like a nose ring. Sit up there though. What's the slip in that? Lovely. Okay. Oh god, not lovely. There we go. I like that. It's cool actually. Need something here. I need rocks. Unironically, just needs a little. Oh, hello, big boy. A little bit of rock here, just to break up the transition into the water more than anything else. Maybe that's the problem with the whole thing. Not enough rocks. I like the skull though. All right, that actually looks a lot better. I like that. It's done a lot for it. Blood for the blood god. Ribcage shelter? Let's see what else we got. What else we got? What's this? It's a claw. Vertebrae. Tibula. Rib. And I feel like this is leaning too far into being like a carnivore habitat. This will look better eventually when there's something here. That will help it a lot when there's another pit here and some stuff here. Let's just build the sign. For proto pond. I'm going with pond. Although, what if we have these in? This is not going to work, but I'm just going to try it. I was thinking like to sink it back in the row. It's not going to work, is it? We can put it on that back wall in there, maybe. It's consideration. Anyway, it's proto pond. Everyone itchy nose. I think we need to keep things quite rustic for this one. Logs. Smaller logs, but Blocks. Then when you walk past, I have to move this rock. It's humongous and very much in the way, but... And we have to move that rock as well. Okay, they're all humongous. Get out of the way. We only use the same rock about 500 times here. Just trying to match that with the edge there. A little bit more sitting on top, just to break up that little weird curvy bit. Something like that. Okay. Just so you can see the bloody sign as you walk past. Okay, and then we need a... It's just going to be very simple, this. No, nothing complex. Some wood. Oh, I like these, actually. These are very cool. Very cool. It's way bigger than I expected. I wish I had a crop tool. I think that kind of suits the rustic. We'll make it a little better, but it kind of suits the rustic kind of thing we're going for. Let's get some... Can I change the colour on this, actually? Maybe I want to make it darker. Hey, that's better. You should be able to control the dinosaurs now. I'm sorry. I mean, look, extra things are always cool. I do not care about that. I have no interest in playing against the dinosaurs, especially in a park building game. It sounds even more boring. What I do want is a first-person mode, and dinosaurs break out, and you have to run away so you don't get eaten. Very optimistic, but that's part of my long-term dream. Right, so we need a P. Give me a P. Give me a P. If I was a P, I would be there. And I would be ginormous. Right, annoyingly, these are slats, so they're kind of a pain in the ass. How big are we talking? To the river. Might be a little bit too big, but we'll see. Drag it to the side. Maybe a little bit too big. Not too big, though. Wait, I mean, it is too big. It's not too big. You know what I mean? Actually, we're going to make it huge. I've changed my mind. And then we'll make the pond small. Are we... We're not quite even. We're very close to even. Not quite. I'm just matching their placement over the bottom slat, like so. And then grab you, drop you down to there. And we're going to make this a bit smaller. I'm not writing the whole Protoceratops. I'm not mad. This is why you don't copy. Where you just... Tuesday morning. Alright, we're going to have to put it on there and then move it. Give me an N. Give me a D. Anyways. And a D. If I was a D, I would be in the correct place in the alphabet. Crazy as that might be. That N is way out of balance, isn't it? Why is the R massive? It's not, it's the same size. Why does it look so weird? My hands don't work anymore. Nothing works anymore. I shouldn't stream on Saturdays. Just stream on Sundays. Alright, let me just double check all this stuff here. So that, I mean, they are the same size, essentially. Yeah. Maybe they're quite, they need a little rotate, maybe. Oh god, you definitely need a rotate, don't you, son? Yes, puppy. Right, come down. Oh, yeah, that looks better, but that's, you can see, I mean, they hang just below that one. It all needs to come up a little bit, right? Okay, this is why it looks crazy. Bear with me, I'll fix it. And that needs to obviously come up as well. It's about there. And that needs to come up way, it's so far down. More like that. That looks a lot better. I'm gonna move the P a little to the left. Photo pond? It's close. I'm not convinced Oviraptor is going to be in the rest of the film. Yes, OBS is better than Bandicam. Bandicam is awful. Do not use Bandicam. Oh, it's not too high. Huh? Oh, this one might be. Yeah, it is. No, if you want suggestions, OBS for streaming. Why is the P bigger than everything else? I know why. OBS for streaming. And I would recommend Action for YouTube recording. I'm just going to put everything onto that bottom of there. So you just need to rotate a little to the right. Okay, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Yeah? Yeah, okay, better. I really don't recommend Bandicam. I don't recommend... What's the one we used to use in the past? There's Claw, Raptor Claw, or Raptor, or Band Claw or something, which is awful as well. Fraps. Fraps is the worst. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty sure they're not leaving in all of the prologue. I don't think that was ever really going to happen. Obviously, they have to leave some of it in, because the climactic scene of the prologue is very important to the rest of the film. They'll leave in the Rex fight, for sure. Whether they leave in that much else, we'll see. But anyways, OBS for streaming, Action for YouTube would be my recommendation for basically everyone. T is a little bit too high. Okay, we need colours. I love that it just glows. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. When did I select this rock? When did that happen? Stop! Stop! I'm clicking it by accident when I do the colours. I see that, but still. PK Anchovy. I don't know why anyone would prefer inaccurate dinosaurs. That doesn't really make sense to me. I don't know. I'm not wearing the same clothes. I'm wearing the same hoodie. Thanks, Dark Edge. It's funny because you can't have coloured text in this game without it looking like it's on a rave. It is inherently part of it. This is my post-workout hoodie. Alright, I need some lights. It's pretty cool. My things tend to come together at night, if we're honest. I kind of like the idea of fire. Like a little flame sitting in these... or in there. And then you contrast that with the green lights of the habitat. Like, the paths should be orange and warm, and then that you kind of like in... Dark Souls or any game with a swamp, basically, where your character has like a torch, like an orange torch, and you're going through like a green environment, but you're this beacon of warm light. You know what I mean? It's not grey, it's green. It's very dark green. Less saturated. No, this is a rave. Right, okay. I'm gonna try that. Let's see if we can make like a little torch. What have we got in lights? We might just have to build it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. All the lights are a bit what's the word? Modern. I mean, we don't need much, right? We just need like a little baby log and then a little flame poking out at the top. Lava lotion. Yeah. Yarp. It's a weird message. Oh, we need some rope and stuff as well. Let's give you a break. Maybe we do like a little staff section so we can use some of these items. It's my torch. Unironically. Give me a minute. We'll make it look not stupid. Maybe. Maybe it should be metal. Maybe it should be metal. Okay. It's not gonna work, is it? Through the darkness. Just ask you a question. Don't need to tell me you've got a question. Fire! This ain't working, is it? It's okay. Let me just put a few of them in and we'll see how it looks. I think I need to change the metal to something else. I mean, I quite like the little... I like the flame. I think the flame's a cool idea. I think that's going to look nice, but it needs a better base. After your favorite singer, favorite song. I don't want to do anything complicated. I can't be bothered. Maybe just like a little piece of wood. The one with an angle. Angles are cool. I might have too many angles. What about bamboo? Oh, bamboo. Bamboo is the solution to literally every problem in the world. Oh, that even looks like a torch. Okay, problem saved. World saved. Life is good again. Raining back home. It's the loneliness. It's the loneliness. Gave you a break. Hey, Poison. Everyone go if you're into industry. If you're blah 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 blah. If you're into cool Planet Zoo stuff, check out Poison's channel. Very talented Planet Zoo person. Let there be light. Right, I need to turn off this bloody... That's the problem I'm having. I've got stick on. Stick bad. Intense fire, good. Yeah, yeah. Bring it in a little bit. Okay. A little bit to the right, maybe a teeny tiny bit to the right. Bring the whole thing down a little bit. No, a little bit to the left, maybe. Oh, you're gonna be a pain in my ass, aren't you? Can I change the colour on the bamboo? Oh, I can. I want to darken it a little bit. Not that much. About that. Right, this is gonna look cool. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. I didn't get anything wrong myself. They didn't get into the house, they got into the garage. It still felt a bit weird, don't get me wrong. But, when will you play Primal Carnage? When it updates. That's generally the rule for most things. Alright, every other one gets a little flame. Chubby face. That question never got posted. Any tips for Sandbox? No, not really. Just watch people that you like the look of their builds and get inspiration. Find inspiration online. It's weird with Jurassic World Evolution because you can't really build things that you see online. It's not really the same. And then at the entrance to this. This is very much my vibe. If people watch my other series, you'll know this is very much my vibe. Right, that one's going to sit a little bit. I'm just going to put a rock there. So that's going to look stupid otherwise. It's quite nice, actually. Quite pretty. Pretty pretty. Pretty pretty. Pretty pretty. 20th anniversary playthrough of J-Park? Maybe, but probably not. I think it's time to move on with our lives. You know what I mean? Self-open rest. Need to blend that in a little bit. Pretty pretty. Why can't you ban people on YouTube? It's confusing me. Can I ban people? Is that too many torches? No. There's no such thing, is there? I actually really like this. This has really grown on me. The fire has helped immensely, as it does in all walks of life. If anything's ever causing you problems, just set it on fire. Your friends. I'm just going to dump these everywhere. They're making me happy. We're not really done with this bit, so I can't do too much of that. Next to the tree. Perfectly reasonable place to have a flame. And then we can use them to light up the inside of here. Little torches. Saving the world. Who knew? I'm inside the rock. And my phototypes is stuck, as per usual. Quite happy with this. Obviously, we need some foliage and stuff inside here, and some signs and stuff maybe, but even the hatchery looks really good in the background. It's a little shame that I didn't make it, but still, come here, you. Come here. I'll help you out. Donkey, come on. Bring a donkey. I wouldn't mind some light in the habitat. That tree's intense. Yeah, cool. It's more subtle. The entrance should feel bright and shiny, right? And then the rest can be a little bit more chill. It can be a little bit more subdued. Set everything up. Oh yeah, of course I can. That's what, right. Idea for a habitat, by the way. Forest fire. Forest fire. Forest fire. Yeah? I mean, there's something there. There's something. There's potential. I don't know what it's going to look like, but there's potential there. Oh, he is hurt. I've lost my ear hole. Oh. It's hard work, this. Get in the hole. There we go. I'm not used to these. And you. Oh, really? There we go. Bloody no, that was hard work. It could be the end of days. Okay, I like this as a theme though. Bright neon signs and then lighting with the torches along the way. Burn it all down. You know. Yeah, it's alright. Actual exhibit's a little bit but at nighttime with the torches there, it actually looks a lot nicer. They look like little caves that the proto could go hide in. Now technically the proto's not allowed in these caves, but that's neither here nor there. They don't have to know that. Alright, I'm gonna put some more here, but these are kind of gonna sit a little higher up so the proto doesn't burn itself alive, basically. Some next to the waterfall, because fire and water is a classic combination. I don't want to go too hard on the torches, which I feel I'm already in danger of doing, but we can always delete them. Not a big deal. Yeah, it's got like this temple-y, rustic kind of vibe to it, you know? It makes really nice dramatic shadows. And then maybe for the actual exhibit lighting, we'll use something more modern, because that fence is quite modern. That's really pretty, though. Pretty pretty. Pretty pretty. Pretty pretty. What's that from? Why is that from? Why am I doing that reference? Pretty pretty. Pretty pretty. Anyone know? Pretty pretty. Something. I'm sure I seem like I'm talking absolute nonsense. Could well be, frankly. Pretty pretty. Okay, we need... I think these might look really good, actually, because they kind of match curve of the exhibit. I mean, they're meant to go this way. It's kind of like a Jurassic Park exhibit, now that I look at it. It's kind of like the T-Rex exhibit a little bit. T-Rex more like that rather than that, but it's like, it's sort of. I don't want to go too hard on these, but obviously we need to light the path a little bit. Well, actually, tell you what we're going to have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22. 4. No. 22 doesn't really divide into anything. It's a very annoying number. More than 2. Yeah, that's literally it. It's literally it. Oh well. We'll get over it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then that one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's quite nice actually. I quite like that. It's got a nice contrast against the fence. Fence goes that way, that goes that way. It's not even pointing into the Triceratops habitat. They're fine. Come here, you. Wait, why can't I pick up my dinosaur? There we go. Fiona! Stop! I'm going to dim them a little bit. They're too bright for the guests. Never mind the bloody dinosaurs. That's a lot nicer. Maybe a little bit of green. Like the faintest hint of it. Like that, maybe? Yeah? Quite like that. I like the idea of having this kind of rustic approach to the walking, and then you hit the exhibit. It's got a modern sign, and then the fence has more sort of modern utilities like that in it, and then obviously the exhibit itself can be lit up more with torches and stuff like that. Need some music. It's enough Spanish love songs. Let's go back for my favorites. When I find them. Green to represent peppermint, obviously. Yeah. Okay, so I kind of want to light the exhibit a little. Torches in the T-Rex face! Obviously! Why didn't I think of that before? That's such an obvious thing to do. Okay, that's not the eyes. What are we doing? Okay, back here. Ah! Alright, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, bear with me. Maybe we just need one. Not have T-Rex and not have skull in there, though. You know what I mean? I know what I mean. We'll just stick this one inside. So it lights up the inside of the skull. Yeah! Yeah! I want to get a little bit at the front as well. Little baby amount. It's a little baby. Baby. Oh, baba. You don't have to. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not ending the stream because you're doing a video. Nah. All 3 of my protos are frozen on the spot, by the way. I will do anything to recreate Trick or Treat, yes. I think, you know what, I was not big on this habitat. It's really grown on me at nighttime. I just feel like I need light here in the middle. Because you can't see the protos at night. I don't want to just put a lamppost in there, but I do want to put something in there. Faded over time. Is of you. This is what I wanted. It's like a spotlight. If I put that over here, can I tilt that down? This is what I do in Planet Zoo a lot. Okay, what I need to do is put it here, tilt it down. Alright, we need to work in amongst that. Bear with me. Just gonna get it into the tree. So it's not just floating. Maybe I just stick it onto the trunk instead. Yeah. Is that actually lighting it? It is, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, not much though. Maybe we can sit on here. Obviously, we're going to dim the light a little bit. Don't get me wrong, but just for the moment, I tend to like to light up the eating area at the very least. Because otherwise, what's the point? You can't see your bloody dinosaurs at night. And this is a nighttime park. I've kind of decided that as well. So bear with me. I'm at a very weird angle here. Bear with me. Okay, are you on? Yeah, you're being a bit funky, but that's okay. I like funky. Rotate. Shift. Rotate. And then up, maybe? Yeah. Oh, I can't change the colour. Oh, no. Oh, I can. There we go. Oh, we should use some red lights and have this like destroyed facility and have the red lights. They're not gonna blare. I wanted them blaring, but we could do like a T-Rex exhibit in like a destroyed habitat, in destroyed facility, destroyed thing, and then the red lights are there going. Wah, wah, wah. They're not going wah, 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 but it'd be cool if they were. Right? Window. I think just like that is basically all I'm looking for. Just so you can see a little bit into the habitat. You know, just the food area in particular. I think it just needed it to brighten it up. I think that's okay. I think that's done. Let's have a look at it from the inside. If you're a guest trotting along, you're like, whoa, proto pond. That's my favorite kind of pond. Night alone. This might be a leopard. Walk in. Obviously, this needs some foliage and stuff, but. Oh, that's way darker than I anticipated. None of the light is on this perspective. The waterfall looks great. The skull looks pretty cool as well. I actually like how that looks. I'm going to put another one in. Over this side. Why is this so dark? It's just because of glass, isn't it, really? It's darkening everything up. What am I doing? Well, you know what? I love rocks so much. It's about time I was inside one. It shows. Can I just have a light here? Make your move. Yeah, I like that. Do I like that? Yeah, but I need to rotate it to the left a little bit. I don't want it to be cutting into the this bit. Just might be chances we don't have some. Now we need to go see what this looks like from the other side as well. Is that better? You like the look at the water. Look at the light in the water on that left-hand side. Absolutely beautiful. I love that stuff. It does diminish the impact of the I'm gonna maybe fade them out a teeny tiny. Oh, I've put small things here. If I fade the lights a little bit more, maybe. Or like that. Done. Guys, it's not Sattler. Wait, it's not Goldblum. It's not Malcolm. It's not Grant. It's Sattler. It's always Sattler. Wow, wow. I'm pretty happy with this. Every time I doubt my exhibit building, which I do all the time, I remember that I'm very good at lighting. If nothing else, I'm good at lighting. Watch me brood. Read. Or if I believe. I have no idea what that is. But thank you very much, Kengi, for the donation. Very much appreciated. I think we're done, folks. I think I'm happy with that. Too loud. Zoo Park. Right, so we can go a little crazy in the next video. I don't think I want to do the... Let's make it daytime. It does look better at night. It looks really boring in the daytime. There's not enough foliage. I need more grass. Ah! How bad? A little bit of this grass is a good idea. Not too much, because it's pretty nuts. But mainly away from the water. Maybe I'm about to ruin everything. That's okay. We can undo anything. Why are you... I mean, that's gonna look better. It probably needs a couple little plants or something, but yeah, pretty moderately happy. I love that the lights are still there. You can still see. Look at that little torch effect there in the water. That's beautiful. That's a long stream. Ugh. Right. I'm gonna have to recolor these rocks, aren't I? I can feel it coming in my soul that these fence rocks need to be the same color as the wall rocks, or it's not gonna work. It's always gonna look weird. That hurts my soul. That makes me very unhappy that I'm going to do that. I know I'm going to do that. I can see that in my future. Okay. I guess we'll end it here. Same thing without anything. Let me save. Should have done that a while ago. Hugo Park has updated massively. I must play Sandbox apparently. So what we'll do next time is we'll do a little bit more on this. It needs a little bit of work. We need to change colour of those. We need a little bit more foliage, but otherwise it's done. I really want to do the whole destroyed facility Rex habitat kind of thing, but I think that should be later into the zoo, right? You can't have that as your second habitat. It needs something. You need to build up to that kind of thing. So we need something else. That's very understandable, Goosey. It needs something else cool, but not quite as intense as a destroyed facility with red lights and demonic T-Rexes, basically. Not in the mood for a screen. I don't know what. I don't have any ideas about that right now. Yeah, sorry. I'll show you it at night time, Goosey. Not seen that. It's nice at night. I do like the... I suppose it doesn't matter if we do the crazy T-Rex habitat straight away, right? Theory. We could do a Microraptor habitat. I don't know how I'd make that cool, though. I mean, it would make sense. I mean, it would probably make sense from a shop or something there, but I don't care about shops. Maybe aviaries there makes sense. I come out there, have like a little statue or something here, have curves out, aviaries, then the wrecks. I'll think about it. I really like this at night. I really do like this at night. Right, we'll end it there. We'll have a little think. We've got a week. You guys can think. I will think. And we shall see. Let me just save again. It's a bit basic, Goosey, but, you know, starter exhibit. What are you going to do? We'll make it the next one more complicated. And stupid. We might hang out for 5 minutes. People are interested in hanging out for 5 minutes. Also means I can check my face. I feel like I've been leaning forward too much. I probably have. Yeah. I'll even pause my music. It's mainly because these are killing me. Oh. Let me put text. Can I do text in OBS? There we go. I'd like to make this bold or something. I suppose I don't need to, it's probably fine. There we go. Right, let me delete that in my Twitter. I don't like to leave up the posts in case people come to them later and they think the stream's ended or blah blah blah, you know what I mean. Yeah, fair point. Why do I have 9 messages? Oh, it's... Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, let me move that over here. Alright, cool. Who aged the best out of the main cast? Horrible question. They all look beautiful. They, unironically, all of the main 3 did age very well, and they all look. It's a lot easier to age well when you're rich. So. Alright. This is my problem with these headphones. It takes me about half an hour to remember how they go back in the case. Keep forgetting. Must be that way, right? Must be. No, it's not. It's that way. It's that way. Ah! Really? Yeah! Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I don't have... obviously I don't have sound in, so I don't... Maybe I should have turned that down earlier. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, well, they come with multiple buds. If you want, like, gym headphones, in-ear earphone things, I call them everything headphones, but if you want gym ones that won't come out of your ears, they're, like, the best around, as far as I'm concerned. Or at least based on the reviews, at the very least. I really like them. They are really good. Yeah, we gotta find what works for you. Discord would be fun. I have a Discord. I've cut my hair way too short here at the back, so it kind of looks like I'm balding, as you can see. But it's just because my hair is very, very short there. I kind of like wanted to leave the front long, obviously, and then that bit short. And it's clearly it's very strong, long, short, instantly. I was kind of meant to fade it out a little bit more, and I kind of just didn't bother, really. So you don't get to see that bit. Just need to grow it back out. Alright, okay, yeah, menus, yeah. Do you have any pets? I don't. I wish I did. Never really in a situation to have a pet. I'm gonna get a dog eventually when I move. So right now I'm living back home with my dad, which is fine. My dad's very chill, and we have a good time actually, but I don't love it. I've lived alone for like 12 years, so it's a bit weird. Well, not alone, but I've lived away from family for like 12 years. So it's a little bit weird, to be honest, living with family again. But the idea is that I'm not paying rent because he's a lovely person. So I don't pay rent, and then the idea is I can save up and hopefully buy my own place. Then I'm getting a dog. That's the plan. That's the wider plan. Shut up, Saga. I'm sure I'll end up making a Dino-Kairos enclosure eventually. No, I didn't decide. I still don't know where I'm going to live or what I'm doing. Could end up in Manchester for all I bloody know. I don't really have a clue. I don't really have ties anywhere. Could do what I want. Very strange. I will never fully shave, I don't think. I have a weird shaped head. And, especially at the back. So, I want to get a Keeshond. Is that how you pronounce it? Keeshond. Ow. I actually considered the other day, you believe in cryptids and demons. They're very different things. I actually considered the other day doing a video with my dad, making him play Evolution, probably, I guess. Now that I've got a camera set up and all that kind of stuff. I don't believe in cryptids. I love cryptids. I very much enjoy cryptids. And I like talking about cryptids and their sociological history and stuff like that, in particular their cultural history. But I don't believe in any of them. And I do not believe in demons or ghosts or anything like that in the slightest. Really. Not even a little bit, to be honest with you. I like demons and ghosts. I love films about ghosts, and I used to go on ghost hunts, and my mum used to run a ghost hunting company. She's almost haunted. But no, I don't believe in any of it. I will consider Dinosaur Canyon. I will continue Dinosaur Canyon. Like I said, this week, Jurassic World Dominion trailer, you know, it was big news. Things get pushed to the side. I do have one more video planned that I want to talk about Dominion. So, that's probably going to be Monday's video. Maybe I should have done a video on that. That's probably going to be Monday's video. And then Tuesday, maybe Canyon. No, tomorrow, Dominion or Mods of the Week. Monday, Dominion or Mods of the Week, whichever I decide, basically. And then Tuesday, Canyon. Maybe. That's the current idea, I think. That's what happens. I was writing a book. Kind of died. Started writing a new one. I had a title. What was my title? Something stupid. Let me find out. It's not a dinosaur book. I was writing a dinosaur book. I got about 30,000 words in by the end, and then scrapped it. Oh, it's called The Shepherd, the one I'm now planning. Oh, like, Jesus, 5.5 pages of notes. I'll get to it eventually. I'm busy later. Favorite Jurassic World movie? There's only 2 of them. Favorite Jurassic Park movie? It's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is the order that I like the films. 2 and 3 are close. There's quite a drop off from 3 to 4, and then a humongous drop off from 4 to 5. Basically. Let's go cooking a bit. 9:10. Not comedy gold. No, I do not like Fallen Kingdom. I hate Fallen Kingdom. I think it's an awful film. I don't know what to tell you. I really do not like Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I could talk for many, many days about how much I dislike Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I gave it a 4 out of 10. Or a 3 out of 10. I might give it a 3 out of 10. I can check, actually. I write down all my film reviews and ratings. Let me have a little look. I gave it a 3. Which is higher than its average rating on the site. The top review. Fallen Kingdom makes Jurassic World look like Jurassic Park. Unironically, it does. Yeah, that's actually a perfect way to describe it. Yeah, same for me. 2's a little bit darker, a little bit more serious. 3's just like fun, basically. No, I'm definitely all in on the novel, rather than on short stories. I mean, short stories are cool for practice, but I mean, one of my life goals is literally to get published, and you're never going to get published with short stories as a starter writer, or your chances are substantially lower, and it's already nearly impossible to get published. And by published, I mean properly published, not, you know, self-publishing on Amazon or anything like that. I want an actual publisher. It's a very lofty goal, and I need to actually finish a book and stuff like that, and maybe I'm terrible. You know, you never know. But, you know, you've got to have goals, right? You've got to have aspirations. Mikhail, you've got to stop. You've got to stop. It'll end soon, probably within the next 5 minutes. I am a sloth. Look. Wait. There we go. It's quite hard work, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, the big rock's alright. I think it's overrated. I think we were just kind of so happy that we got something that wasn't terrible that people got super excited. I like it in general. It's fine. It's nothing special, but it's decent. And then the ending sucks, but beyond that, it's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Generally speaking, it's 1, 2, 3 for me. Lost World used to dabble with being my favorite as well, just because I watched it all the time when I was growing up. It was always on TV, constantly. So I feel like I've seen Lost World more than any of the others, by a fairly substantial margin, I would suggest. Wah. What up? Nah, I mean, I don't really enjoy writing short stories, to be honest. Prehistoric Kingdom's out in 2 months. For people who don't already have access. What would you love to see? I mean, top of my bucket list? I really want to go down in the shark cage with a great white shark. Well, plural. Or sharks in general. At least tiger. Or bull, or something. Northern Lights in Iceland's up there. Safari at some point. All travel-y stuff, really. Ooh. We might do something for Dominion. I'm considering it. I'm not totally convinced. I don't really live in... Like, last time I lived in Manchester, so, you know, lots of people could get to Manchester. It was a major city. Not living in Manchester anymore. I could go to Manchester, I suppose. I don't think I'm going to do a meetup. I think it would be unpopular enough that I would just feel bad. The Dominion comes out in 4 months, but Prehistoric Kingdom comes out in 2 months. Which is what we think. No, I doubt that. I'm finding it very difficult to be excited about Camp Cretaceous Season 5. Season 3 was really good, and then Season 4 was bloody awful. It was so bad. Blows me away that they were the same people making the show. I've never seen such a drop-off in quality. At least with Game of Thrones, it was gradual. Season 1 of Camp Cretaceous was good-ish, was okay. Season 2 was pretty mediocre. Season 3 was surprisingly great. Season 4 was awful. It's very topsy-turvy. But that means Season 5 should be good if we follow the pattern, so, you know. Grand. To be honest, I'm much more excited about the DLC for Evolution 2 than I am for the film itself. No, I'm probably not going to play Lego Star Wars. I'm not really big on Lego games. I'm playing, so we're playing Dying Light 2 at the moment on the second channel. Why don't you like Season 4? Oh, so many reasons. It's just the tone is all over the place. It's just over the top. It's... The sci-fi pushes it way too far. It's all about the robots. Robots are way more important than the dinosaurs. Character motivations stop making sense. The villain's weak as anything. Blah, blah. It's just all bad. The ending's okay. Just really didn't like Season 4. I mean, I know some people justify the robots, but for me, they're not justifiable. They don't fit at all. They're just way too much. Way too much. And even then, if they weren't too much, which they are, they're not used sparingly or anything like that. They're just constant. They are by far the biggest focus. It's mad. Anyways, yeah, Dying Light 2 on the second channel at the moment, which I'm really enjoying. It's a good game. Like 20 hours in. We're starting... I've decided we are going to start. We're going to start Total War... Warhammer 3 when that comes out in 5 days' time. 5 days' time? 3 days' time. It's the 15th or the 17th. I can't remember. 17th. So it comes out in 5 days. So it comes out on Thursday. Is that maths? Yeah. There's a lot I don't like about it. So Thursday we're going to start playing Total War 3 as well. So it might be Friday before it's on the channel, but we're going to play that as well. So I'm quite excited about. Because I love Total Warhammer. Terrible at it. Usually, like, I play a game on the second channel, and for most of them I'm at least competent. Some are very good. Usually competent. Very rarely have I felt bad, you know. Thursday. The strategic stuff, very happy. The in-combat stuff, I just don't spend any time doing it. I like the map stuff, I don't really like the battles per se. But I think I kind of have to do some of the battles. I think the idea is we're going to do one battle per video minimum, because it's YouTube, and I know that's what some other people do. Favourite faction in Warhammer Fantasy? Lizardmen, of course. Of course. Unironically, I used to have like a 4,000 point Lizardman army back in the day. I remember going to Games Workshop, we were doing like a battle day kind of thing, and we only had a 1,500 point total for our army, and I brought a Slan Mage, and he filled my entire quota. So I went into this battle, everyone else is running a full proper infantry units and like an actual normal army, and I just sent in a single Slan Mage, basically. It was a disaster. And then my friend got invited back to Intermediate Day to, you know, play with better players and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, that sounds cool, when's that? And he was like, not you, mate. Like, no, the shame. The shame. I think I'm going to play Khorne, though. Oh, no, I know. Nurgle. I love Nurgle. If I was going to pick one of the 4 daemons, Nurgle. Nurgle all the way. I think. I like Nurgle. Nurgle's cool. What else do I like? Played a lot of vampire accounts. Tomb Kings are pretty cool. See you, Saka. Favorite animal in Planet Zoo? Is it Gargoyle? No. The animals aren't important in Planet Zoo. I've always said that. They're not relevant at all. The building is the reason I like Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo could not be a zoo game. It could be anything, and I'd be into it probably. Also, we need wombats and capybaras. Anyways, it's nearly 9:30. This has been going on for much longer than I planned, really. And I need to go cook and do the rest of my life, basically. So, I'm gonna go. We'll be back, assumedly, next Saturday. I don't want to guarantee 100% these streams are going to be every single weekend. It does depend on what's going on in the world. Like, let's say Evolution decides to drop some new DLC next Friday or something like that. We're probably not going to be here playing PK, because I need to make money and survive. But, you know, I'm enjoying it. It's cool doing this every now and again, and thank you all very much for joining me. I don't really care about the actual fighting, though. I just care about the painting more than anything else for me. That's why Warhammer for me is about the painting, not the fighting. So, I will see you next week, hopefully. Probably. I would suspect so. It depends. I mean, I'm about to do another bloody 6 days workout starting Monday and then leg day on blah, 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 blah. But I'm sure it'll be fine. It might be on Sunday instead, because that might make more sense. But it depends on family and stuff like that as well. We shall see. We shall see. No promises either way. But have a lovely evening, and I will see you soon. Laters. I don't know how long I have to wait after saying that to then end the stream, because everyone thinks I usually quit and say, and like not say goodbye. But I want to make sure I am.